Let's go ahead and do some homework exercises from section 11.2. Homework exercise number 1, there are 8 performers who will present their comedy acts this weekend at a comedy club. How many different ways are there to schedule their appearances? So scheduling means the order matters. So really it's going to be, we're going to talk about in a few minutes, it's really a permutation. But anyway, we can apply the fundamental counting of principle also. So what we have is we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different acts, right? Now, the first act, the person we choose to go first, we have all 8 choices. So we have 8 choices. We use one of the performers, obviously, for the first position or first act. So then we only have 7 choices left. Okay, we've used 2, so following the pattern, we've got now 6 choices for the third act. 5 choices for the fourth act, 4 choices left, and 3, and then 2, and then there is only going to be 1 act left for the 8th performance, or the 8th act, the last act to perform. Now, by the fundamental counting principle, we know that we can multiply these numbers together to get our answer. There's 8 choices, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we multiply these numbers together, and that gives us our answer. Okay? So now, there is a shortcut on the calculator. I'll show you in a minute. So the first one we can just go ahead and do. If you've just got a calculator, this is a factorial, you'll just have to go 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, and we get 40,300, which is indeed the correct answer. Now, on the TI-8384, there's a factorial key. This, when you start with a number and multiply all the way down to 1, so 8 times 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is called 8 factorial. It's 8 followed with an exclamation point. It will automatically multiply all those numbers for you, okay? So the shortcut on the TI-83 is you click on the math key, which is below the alpha, okay? Click on the math key and go. Remember, we're working with probability now. So to highlight PRB along that main top here, we want to highlight PRB. We're going to use the arrow key, right arrow 3 times, and it's going to highlight PRB. So we'll do that. So we'll go over with the right arrow key twice, a third time, PRB, and notice we have number is the factorial, the exclamation point. However, I forgot, you first got to put in the number before you do this. So let's go ahead and start over. Let's clear. So you first got to put in the number. You're doing 8, right? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're going to do 8. Now we're going to go ahead and do math, and then over 3, highlight PRB, and then you can go down and select number 4, or you could just hit number 4. It'll automatically go there, and then hit enter. You get your factorial sign, and then you hit enter again, and there it does it. It doesn't show you, obviously, 8 times 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, but you do get the answer 40,320, which is what you need. Okay, so again, on the calculator, like if there were 10 acts, 10 factorial, you put in 10, you go to math key, over to probability, and then number 4 will automatically get you there. You don't have to, you can save a few keys presses and then hit enter, and 10 times 9 times 8 all the way down to 1 is going to be whatever that number is, 3,628,800. All right, very good. Number 2, there are 5 performers who will present their comedy act this weekend at a comedy club. So we'll do 5 positions, 5 performers. One of the performers insists on being last. So there's one choice for being last. If this performer's request is granted, how many different ways are there to schedule the appearances? Now, we have a total of 5, but we already used one up. So now we have what? 4 choices for the first position, and then what? We use another one, so 3 choices, 2 and 1, and by the fundamental counting principle, we're going to multiply these numbers. Now the 1 here twice, any number times 1 is itself, right? So you don't have to worry about it. So a shortcut here is you could just do 4 factorial. But again, this is pretty small numbers. You could probably almost do it faster than using the calculator. 4 times 3 is 12, times 2 is 24, and then the 2 ones doesn't have an effect, so 4 factorial is just going to be 24. So you could also do it on your calculator and get the right answer. Again, on the calculator, it's math over to probability, and then, oops, I forgot to put in the 4 again. All right, remember 4, and then math. Got to put in the number first. Probability, 4 for factorial, and there's our answer. We got doing it, pencil and paper, 24. All right, very good. Number 3, you need to arrange 4 of your favorite books along a small shelf. How many different ways can you arrange the books, assuming that the order of the books makes a difference to you? So again, we got 4 books. We're going to do all 4 order matters. So again, the first choice, we got all 4 books. We use 1, and then we've got 3 books left. For the second position, 2 books and 1. So again, it is 4 factorial, which probably just do faster pencil and paper than using the calculator. We just did it on the previous problem. 4 times 3 is 12, times 2 is 24, times 1 leaves it at 24. So there will be 24 ways of ordering 4 books on your bookshelf. All right, very good. Number 4. Okay. Use 5 sentences below to answer the question. So we have 5 sentences. Okay. How many different 5-sentence paragraphs can be formed if the paragraph begins, he thought he saw the shape of the book, and ends with, John looked out the window? So we've got 5 sentences, right? If the paragraph begins with, he thought he saw a shape, then that is definitely just one choice. It's got to be that one. It ends with, he looked out the window. Again, it's got to be that one choice, so there's only one choice there. So now we have what? 1, 2, 3 choices left for the second, third, and fourth. So we got 3 choices for this one. We use another one up. We only got 2 choices and then 1. So again, the 1s don't have any effect when you multiply them by 1. 3 times 2 times 1, again, it's 3 times 2 is 6, and times a bunch of 1s, we just get 6 as our answer. Again, 3 times 2 times 1 is 3 factorial, but we've got the answer right here. So we can just go 3 times 2 times 1. There's not much to multiply. So then definitely 6 is the correct answer. Okay, number 5, a television programmer is arranging the order of 3 movies that will be seen between 6 p.m. and 12 a.m. Okay, that 3 movies, okay, 3 movies between 6 and 12. 2 of the movies have a G rating and are shown to be the first 2 time blocks. So we only have the first 2 movies are shown first 2 time blocks. So out of 2 movies, we have 2 choices, and then we're going to use the other one. We use one up, so we only have 1 choice. That means, and then the one of the movies is rated NC-17, and that is to be shown last, which again, there's only 1 left, so it's times 1. So 2 times 1 times 1, of course, is just 2 altogether. Okay? So with those 3, it'll just be 2 choices altogether. Okay, let's do a similar exercise, see if we get more. Yeah, let's do another one for number 5. Let's do it with more movies. Okay, this is a repeat of number 5, so we're doing number 5 again. This time we have 6 movies, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 movies. Okay, 2 of the movies are to be shown. 2 of the movies have a G rating. They are shown, and they are to be shown in the first 2 time blocks. So you just got 2 for the first 2 time blocks, so you only have a choice of 2 here and only 1 here because there's only 1 left of the G rating movies. Okay? So we've taken care of that. One of the movies is rated NC-17. It must be shown last. So there's only 1 choice for last. So now notice we have used the 2 G movies and the 1 NC. So we've used 3. There's a total of 6. So we have what? 3 movies left, right? So now there's no more restrictions. So now we have 3 choices, right? For this one of the 3 movies. Then we have 1 less, 2 choices, and 1 choice. So again, now be careful. We have an extra 2 here on this one. So if we multiply 2 times 3 is 6, times 2 is 12. So we would get a total of 12. Multiplying by the 1s don't have any effect. Again, the 2 G ratings, you have 2 choices and 1 choice. The NC-17, 1 choice for the last position. And the other 3 movies are 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So you have 3 choices down to 2 choices and 1. So when we multiply this 2 times 3 times that 2, we get a total of 12 different ways to do the movies with those restrictions. All right, very good. We're going to stop this session here. This is your math teacher, Dr. Swears. Thank you for listening to these videos. If you need more help, please send me an email using the inbox through the Canvas course and the FGCU portal. Very good. Thank you again.